Nightmare on the Savanah Part 2. The Savanah did not rest after the battle. Something unnatural had been born from the clash of monsters, something worse than either of them alone. The forager, now swollen with stolen flesh and stolen essence, had changed. It had not just consumed the skinwalker giraffe, it had become it. And it was hungry. The first infection. A herd of zebras grazed under the dim glow of the crescent moon, their ears twitching at every rustle in the grass. They were wary tonight. Something felt wrong. Then came the first scream. It started with one zebra, a mare. She reared back suddenly, her body convulsing as if something unseen had seized her spine. Her jaws stretched open, not in a bray, but in a sickening, silent howl. Her eyes bulged, and the stripes along her body shifted, twisting like living veins under her skin. The other zebras scattered, but it was too late. The infected mare lunged at the nearest one, her teeth now serrated like a shark's. She tore into its throat, blood spraying in the moonlight. But she did not eat. She did not need to. The infection was already spreading. The fallen zebra jerked, its body twitching, then snapping upright with a sharp, unnatural crack. Its mouth stretched into a grotesque grin, revealing jagged teeth that had not been there before. Within minutes, the herd was no longer a herd. It was something else entirely, and they were moving toward the villages. That night, in a small village on the outskirts of the savannah, the people sat around their fires, laughing, sharing stories, sipping sweet tea beneath the African stars. They did not hear the first one coming. A small child, no older than 7, was the first to see it. She stood outside her family's hut, rubbing sleep from her eyes when she saw the zebra approach. At first, she thought it was just a normal zebra wandering too close. But then she noticed its mouth, too full of teeth. It grinned at her. The little girl screamed. Then, chaos. The zebra lunged, its once herbivorous mouth ripping into a man's arm, severing it at the elbow. More of them charged from the darkness, their twisted, skinwalker-infested bodies breaking through huts, their unnerving grins never fading. People ran, but they could not run fast enough. A woman tried to fight back with a machete, swinging at a zebra's throat. The blade connected, slicing deep. But the zebra did not die. Instead, its wound moved. The flesh around it twisted, closing like a mouth, the skin weaving itself back together in an instant. The woman barely had time to scream before it lunged at her, its gaping maw stretching wider than her head. By the time the hyenas came, drawn by the scent of blood, the infection had already spread to half the village. The twisted zebras turned their grins on the scavengers. The hyenas laughed, but it was the last sound they ever made. As the infection jumped, then came the lions, then the leopards, then the elephants. By dawn, the savannah was savannah anymore. It was a land of monsters, and they were still hungry.